stories, whatever it may be, and you didn't complete all of the things that you need to complete already, then you're really just wasting time. So make sure that you're saving that for the end of the day or whenever or put that in, if that's something that you enjoy, put that into your schedule. Say, I'm going to spend 15 minutes mindlessly scrolling on social media because that's what I enjoy to do. So you can schedule that, and that's part of your time management as well. So why is this really important to get you to where you want to be? It's really important because it's going to allow you to funnel your life back into each of those 5 pillars. So if you're managing your time well, that means like you're making your meals on whatever your meal prep day is so that you can fuel your physical and your nutritional. And are you scheduling your sleep? Like, are you getting 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep every night? If you're not managing your time well. So start managing your time better so that you can get that sleep, because that sleep is super, super important to longevity, health, disease, like all of these things. When you're managing your time, you're going to be able to focus more on your mental, focus on reading and emotional and journaling and your financial and making sure you have that right. And then spiritual, making sure you're spending time with God, praying, meditating, hearing what He has for you and what He's trying to say to you. Like, all of these things are part of time management. So like we always say, when you're funneling all of these together and you're intertwining them, it's going to create optimal wealth, which is going to allow you to achieve every single one of your goals that you want to achieve. If you have a clear path on where you're going, you have clear goals, you are managing your time correctly, you're prioritizing the hard things. This is the next thing we're going to get into. Prioritizing the hard things. There may be things that you don't necessarily want to do. That bug, I don't know if you guys can hear that buzzing, but that is piercing my ears. My golly. There may be things that you don't necessarily want to do, but you know you need to do them in order to grow. You know you need to do them in order to get and achieve your goals. So stop prolonging those things, because it's just an added stressor when you look at your list every single day and you see that thing and you haven't accomplished it and you haven't done it yet because it's hard and you don't want to make the uncomfortable call. You don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation. You don't want to do that uncomfortable thing, but you know that it needs to get done in order for you to grow, in order for you to get from point A to point D. You're going to get from point A to point B to point C, but like your end goal is point D. And obviously there's not an end goal. It's an everlasting journey. So you're going to have more goals, but like that big goal that you're shooting for, how are you going to get there without doing the hard things? How are you going to get there without having the hard conversation? How are you going to get there without getting uncomfortable? If you are uncomfortable and you're having a feeling of uncomfortableness, that's not a word. I made that word up, uncomfortableness. I really don't think that's a word. Look it up, fact check me. But if you're doing the things that are uncomfortable, you're going to get to where you want to get to faster. Doing the hard things allows you to get there faster because you're getting uncomfortable, you're growing, and you're achieving, and you're not pushing those hard things off for last minute. It's really going to allow you to feel so much better once you have your time down, you have your time management down. So really prioritize that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really hope you guys got something from it. I hope going into this week, or if you're listening to this on Wednesday, you can implement this on Wednesday. Or if you want to wait and implement this on Sunday, Monday, do that. But just ensure that you are putting this into your lifestyle because it's super, super, super important. The Bible verse that we're going to hit on today is James 1:5-6. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and He will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking, but when you ask Him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. So really what that is saying is that if you need wisdom, let's say that you're not sure if you should quit your job and start your business, or wisdom about a hard conversation that you need to have, wisdom about a relationship that you're in, wisdom about a friendship that you're in. If you need wisdom, ask God. Ask God, because He will give you wisdom if you ask for it. He will give you whatever you need, whatever He believes that you need in that moment. If you pray for it, He will give it to you. If it's in alignment with His will, of course. But if you need wisdom, ask God and He will give it to you. But you need to be willing to put your faith in God alone. Know that He is He is giving you everything that you need. And if it's in alignment with His will, He will give it to you when you ask for it. if it's not, maybe you need to grow or you need to do something differently. But he will always give you wisdom. So if you need wisdom, ask for it and put your faith and know that God is going to provide that wisdom to you. Put your faith and know that he may not tell you directly, or it may not be a direct sign or you may not hear the voice of God, but he is going to give you a book or give you a person or give you a sermon. Like, there's going to be something where he provides that wisdom to you, but you need to be willing to listen. And that's where that time comes in, is spending time with God and praying and meditating. Because if you're asking God for something and you're asking him to show you something, like, you have to be willing to see it. You have to be willing to have the faith to hear him and to see him working in your life every single moment of every single day, because he is. Make sure that you are prioritizing. It all comes back to time management. I feel like every single one of my episodes funnels into the next episode, because this also has to do with creating a sustainable lifestyle that we hit on last week. So definitely go back and check out that video. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I hope that you take this and you run with it and you start focusing. Draw the 4 boxes. Really what it's going to look like, it's going to be 4 boxes, and it's going to say urgent, important on the top. So it's going to say urgent, important, and then it's going to say now we're thinking together. So I think it's urgent, not urgent. I don't know. I'll have to show you guys. I'll post it on the Instagram. I can't think of what the box looks like, what the boxes look like, because it's kind of like okay, these 2 boxes go together, and then these 4 these boxes go together. So we'll figure it out together. Anyways, I'm sorry, you guys. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you loved it, please like it, follow, share with your best friend, share with someone you know in your life that needs this episode. And also, I wanted to hit on really quickly, I am going to be combining the Wellness Rock page with my personal page. So there's no longer going to be the Wellness Rock page, because I really want to be able to create a community with you guys. And in order for me to do that, I have 3 pages right now. I have the Garden City Nutrition page, I have the Wellness Rock page, and the Steph_Deal page. And I have a social media manager for the Garden City page, so that one is good. But I'm finding it hard to manage my time to do both Instagrams. So I'm going to be combining my Wellness Rock page with my personal page, so that we can really create a community and grow together on that page, rather than trying to spread myself too thin between the 2 pages, because I really want to pour back into you guys and show you everything that I have to offer. So with that being said, I'm going to be doing that this week. And so if you know anybody that is interested in this, funnel them into my personal page, Steph_Deal, and leave a rating, review, share with your best friend who you know needs time management that will allow them to get them to where they need to be. So don't forget, everybody, make sure that you are your best self, because when you're not your best self, you're not able to help anybody become their best selves as well. I love all of you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will be talking to you soon.